Hi children, good morning. This is your social teacher speaking. How are you children? Hope you are all doing good. Well, today's class, your social science, under in this studies, you are going to see about a subject of civics. Under the civics, the unit 1 as your lesson, the title of this lesson, Understanding Diversity. Understanding diversity means knowing about diversity. Here, diversity, which defines the wide variety of something, okay, regarding you are going to see about in this lesson. Here see, the picture is given a clear idea about a wide variety of what? To knowing, to understanding regarding a different types of children's handwear showing the diversity, but this picture very clearly depict you regarding a unity. Okay, so through from this clarification we are moving to the subject. Under this lesson you have to be going to know the meaning of diversity and the existence of diversity in India, and afterwards you are going to know about a healthy attitudes towards others around you, and next you are going to understand the differences in belief systems of people. At last you are going to see about the accept and respect the unity in diversity. Okay children, let's move to the main point. See, here the picture and a tabular column is explained you regarding unity in diversity. See the picture here, a group of girls of a school were together. As resemble to them, a scheduled tabular column is shown to you regarding the students. Okay, see, along with an explanation I am going to start this lesson. Children, take your classroom as an example to find about what is mean by diversity. Okay, here my question to you children, in your classroom your classmates anyone looks similar? No, of course no. From the table and picture it is simply clear you without any words. Children, see here, each and every students were differ from each other, from varies of complexion, from varies of the structures, the physical structures. Only the uniform were given a overall same look, otherwise all they were differ from each other. Okay, see here the tabular column. Here it's given about a types of mother tongue, food and festivals. It's belong to each and every students, that is student 1, student 2 and student 3. Here students 1 mother tongue is Tamil, and student 2 mother tongue is Malayalam, and student 3 mother tongue is Hindi. And the food activities of student 1 is she is taking a food as a staple food of rice, and second student that main food is puttu, and third student's main food is chapati. Okay, yes, see here the festivals where belong to, because the third students who is, she is belong to the caste of, that is no religion of Hindi, the Marathi, where we are North Indian, we will take anyone as an example. So they have taken as a staple food as in North India, the main food is chapati. So festival is also for the student 1. You see here the festival celebrated by student 1 who's belong to Tamil Nadu, means here the festival given importance to Pongal, and in Kerala the importance of festival is Malayalam, and in North India the importance of festival were celebrated by this persons or is called as Holi. Okay children, yes. See, understanding diversity, next topic, understanding diversity. From the reference of picture and tabular column we have see there is unity in diversity. This was this was followed by the people who live in different parts of our country differ in their ways of life, because in our country we are from different parts, that means we are from different states, but our way of life is also different, but we are living as together in oneness. So these differences make us a unique characteristics of Indians. Okay, children. So we come from different backgrounds, belong to the different cultures, and even we have a habit of worship in different ways. Yet we are living as together. So this kind of uniqueness is called as diversity. Okay. Yes. See, here another one picture. This picture is clearly given an idea about unity in diversity. You take an each and every pair as from a side of Indian states. The first pair is from the side of Punjab, and second pair is from the side of Tamil Nadu. And here the pair is belong to Christianity. Okay, the religion. We may take the state as a Goa. And another, this is Bengal. This pair is belong to Bengal, and here this pair is belong to Hyderabad. And here we can say this is belong to where? It is belong to, we can say it is Telangana, and here it is Maharashtra, and this pair is belong to Madhya Pradesh. So this picture very clearly give an idea. Here the couples are from various states. Okay, through by the dressing sense they are varied, but as a name of we are the Indians, we just turn as unity, like as a oneness. Okay, children. Yes. See here the next title, diversity in India. The wide variety. What are the wide varieties in India? Basically, India is a home to a civilization that is nearly for 5,000 year old. Here the word civilization means a society which has its own highly developed culture and way of life is called as civilization. Okay, and afterwards here the people who are live as in different groups, they are came from different parts of the world. They were attracted towards to India because of its wealth, children. So the natural resources, abundant of natural resources were attracted the people of different parts in the world. So the people of different parts were started to come and settled in our nation. So some were came for trade to our country, and they will mingle along with the local people, and others were have a keen interest to invading our territories. So for this they have started to settle in our nation. Diverse races of people migrated into India by through in two ways. One is through by land, and another one is through by waterways, that means sea routes. Through by land means in ancient period they were came to India by the neighboring countries through from landways. That is, no, for example, they came to India through by horses. Okay, through by horse riding, and afterwards sea routes means they came to India along with their voyages, the finding or the following the method of sea voyages, no, waterways through they came to India. So the people who are all came to India, they are known as Dravidians, Negroids, Aryans, Alphans, and Mongolids. They were dominated our India and lot. So here see the Dravidians. Dravidians means the people who are all took part in a side of South India, especially Tamilians were called as Dravidians. Negroids the people from Nigeria. And Aryans who are belong to Indo-European language speaking people. They were mostly settled in ancient Iran and northern subcontinent. Okay, children. And afterwards Alphans means Central Europe settlers, especially during the period of Neolithic time period, who lived at there. Okay, children, this is the Alphins and Mongolites peoples. They are most overly came from East Asia, that is inner China, and live as well as in now at a time in Russia. Okay, these are all the peoples where come and occupied our nation. So then the people who migrated to India also moved to other parts of the country because of searching to invade new territories, children. So whatever may be, India has a land of various races place. Okay, so diversity in India were get together from 5,000 years ago. See, landforms and lifestyle diversity. Landforms and lifestyle diversity. How the variation in land and the style of living where varies. Regarding that, we are going to see in this slide. Okay, children. See here, a continent is very large area of land with various physical features. Here, physical features mean mountains, plains, rivers, plateaus, etc. Which is called as a continent which contain a large area of land along with a physical feature is known as continent. Okay. Next, see, the physical and the climate features were determined most overly the economic activities of a region. Of course, this one nation economic activity is most overly dependent to the physical and climatical features. Through by this, a nation can earn her economic activities. Okay, so far the people living in this plain thrive on agriculture. Plain means what? Plains means is nothing but a large area of flat land with few trees which are all near to the river. So this plain area were fully occupied for the occupation of agriculture, while people in the coastal areas were followed their occupation as what? Fishing. Through their fishing, they were started to live their livelihood. And you take another one side, the mountainous region, how the people were survival. Their life through rearing of animals is undertaken. Through this method they are be survive their life. Rearing of animal means what? So growing of sheep, okay, and rearing of the form of dairy farms, a group of a shred of cows were taken as a rearing animals. So through by this they were earned money. The mountainous hilly region people were followed at this type of occupation, children. So hilly landscapes are supported and by favorable climate of the cultivation of the plantation. Here the plantation, for example, coffee and tea, or the plantation cultivation. Okay, yes. Most overly hilly landscape. We can say the hilly landscape example Kodaikanal, Ooty, and even though ERCOT for the cultivation of plantation crops. Plantation crops. What are the, give the example of the plantation crop means you have to say coffee and tea are the example of, major example of plantation crops. Okay. Next to see. Diversity in plant form also impact the flora and fauna of a region. You can see the diversity, the various variety, a wide variety in landform 2 as a name of flora and fauna. What is the meaning of flora? Flora means the term flora refers to all plants' life. Example, sal, teak, pine tree, etc. And the meaning of fauna means what? The meaning of fauna means the term fauna refers to all animals' life. Here you can take the example of tigers, leopards, elephants, etc. Okay, children? And see, food, clothing occupation and livelihood of the people is also closely connected with the region's natural surroundings. That means what? It's not only the natural surrounding, it is also belong to climate. According to the climate, according to the natural resources, here the fooding habit The clothing style and occupational way were varied. So, the landforms play a dominant role in a diversity of people's living, of livelihood. And see here some of the example of landforms. The surface of the earth is covered with a variety of different types of landforms, which is given as a picture here, children. You just refer. See here, valley, mountains, plain, island, desert and coastline. What is the meaning of valley? Valley is nothing but, it is called as the low land between two mountains or two hills, which often has a river flowing through it, is called as valley. For example, we can say the example of Kashmir Valley and Brahmaputra River Valley. Okay, children? And next to see mountains. Mountains, you know as very well about that, where we have see the plateaus areas. We can take an example of Irkad Mountain, okay, Kodaikanal Mountain, etc. And see here, next, a plain. Plains mean what? A large area of flat land with few trees are called as plains. The example for the plain is here, Ganga Plains. The main river source of India is Ganga, river Ganga, which flow through over northern India. Okay, so Ganga Plain is one of the major example here, children. And another one example you can take as Indus Valley Plains, which is near to Pakistan and India. And see another one is island landform. Island means what? Island means a land area which is surrounded by large water body. A tiny land area which is surrounded by large water body is called as island. We can see the example of Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep in our country. See next, desert. Desert means what? An area which is fully covered with dry sand is called as what? Desert. Here the level of humidity is more. We can see the example of India's Rajasthan Thar Desert. Okay. Yes. Next to see what is coastline. Coastal line means a land area which is near to a large water body. It may be the water bodies may be a sea, ocean or bay. So that is called as coastline. The coastline here you can take the example of Coromandel coast, which is near to Madras. We can say the Marina Beach is one of a coastline. Okay, children. And another side is Malabar coast, which is near to Kerala. Okay, children. Yes. Next is see. Here, regarding to that natural resources, we are going to see some extras. Here, the Mausindram, a place name which is located in Meghalaya. Meghalaya means the northeast states. One of a state is called as northeastern states. The 7 states, apart from the 7 states, one of the state is here Meghalaya, where a Mausindram is a place located. That the place is known as the speciality of a land of highest rainfall. Okay, another one is Jaisalmer, which is located in Rajasthan state. What is the speciality of this Jaisalmer? Jaisalmer speciality is the land of lowest rainfall receiving area. See the picture? This picture is shown you about Mausindram view, and this picture shown you about Jaisalmer view. Okay, I hope you are clear about the two different places. One is the place which is receiving high level of rainfall, and another one place which is receiving least level of rainfall. Basically, you know about that Rajasthan is followed and enjoyed what type of climate? The dry climate. Okay, children. So far this Jaisalmer is followed have a type of lowest rainfall. Okay, another one is the Meghalaya, where you can see it is a cool climatical area. So here you can see this region where receive heavy rainfall. Okay, children, I hope you are clear about this two type of heavy rainfall region and lowest rainfall region. Okay, next we are moving to social diversity. Social, that means you and me, and who are all surrounded to us or called as society. Here the diversity in your society, what that you have seen as in diversity. See here, without each and every interdependence we can't survive our life. So regarding that we are going to see here interdependence and coexistence. Interdependence means each and everyone should have to depend to one another, and coexistence means what? We have to work as together, so mixed along, we doing the work is called as coexistence. A community is a place where people live together with a common interest or heritage is called as what? What is? It is that interdependence and coexistent living along a social diversity. Community means what? Where? For example, you take on your street, your area, where various peoples, various religious people live along with you as together is known as a community. And our community is made up of along with not only by you and your family and me and my family, it is made up of along with peasants, laborers, artisans, parents, teachers, students, actors, etc., etc. We can say. Okay, so for a comfortable livelihood, communities depends on each other. Of course, children. For example, you take yourself as an example. For coming to school, to whom you have to depend? If suppose your conveyance of your school is your father, means you have to depend to your parent. It is your personal. Okay, so your parent, your father have to take care of by personally he have to take care. Apart from that, your father is not taking to you to school because of his work, means you are dependent to what? You are dependent to any other auto rickshaw or otherwise school van. At that time you have to depend to which one? As mainly you are dependent to some other to carry on to the school. So here for that comfortable, each and every one we have to depend to others. Okay, and we can say the example of the milkman who have granted us milk daily. And we can take another one example of shopkeeper who have carried all the groceries things and gather in one place and sell the groceries things to us. Okay, so these are all the comfortable livelihood benefits where the communities depend on each other. Understand, children? Yes. Next to see family and society. What are all the role played by the family and society under that unity in diversity? Families constitute the fundamental unity of a society. Of course, a society is made only through by a family's cooperation. There are two types of families in our nation. See, most probably in India we followed the joint family system and nuclear families. Families live in a harmonious neighborhood. Harmonious means what? Harmony means a state of peaceful existence. That means the state that it means the peaceful existence where to grow along with a peaceful, without any fight. We are living a harmony life along with our neighborhood. Okay, children. So the 100 of our neighborhoods collectively form in a place is called as a village. Another 1,000 of them group us together in a place is called as city. Here see the definition. What does mean by village? Village means 100 of neighborhoods collectively form as a group is called as village, and a formation of 1,000 of group of people where live together in a place is called as a city. Okay, children. So these village and city were created a society. Okay, I hope you have understand, children. Yes. The needs of people and the interdependence of communities for amenities such as water, food, electricity, education, housing, and so on bring us together to live in harmony. All these categories, that means categories means what? The amenities such as water, water supply, food, electricity, education, and housing. These were all through by this we are all get together. We are interdependent to others. For example, here water. To get water facilities, we have to be depend to the sector of government, that is water board. And for food, for the food distribution department, we have to be dependent there. And electricity, that is electricity board of our state or otherwise our nation have to take care the entire people of a nation. And the education department, the government of state or otherwise the government of union will take care the entire education system of our nation, and the housing department too. So each and every department's needs were promptly needed by us. So without this we can't live any peaceful life. Okay, so for to live in a harmony life, we should have to interdependent to each other. Though we are diverse in our cultural practice, but we are united and interdependent socially. Whatever may be all the things, which are all things as shown as to you, we are different, but over through the religion, over through the food habits, over through the dressing code, we are all differ, but as a name of one, that is we are all a nation, oneness, that is we are all the Indians. At that we treated as we are united. Okay, yes. So each and every person of this nation and this world were interdependent to each other. So I hope that you have clear about the family and society paragraph. See you next, children. We are going to see about religious diversity. How we can find a wide varieties in religion in our nation. Our constitution declares India to be a secular nation in which all religions are treated equally. Yes, of course, India were treated all religions as equal importance, by given the equal importance. Here constitution means what? The laws and orders which is structured by a institution or organization, higher authority. So this is called as constitutions. So here one thing, India were given an importance equally and treated all religions in our nation were uniformity. Okay, the freedom of religion is our fundamental rights. Of course, each and every religions were have freedom to be as follows, this way of style, and to be have a style of prayers. So these are the fundamental rights of each and every religions. The religions such as followed in India were Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Zoroastrianism. These were all followed through by 5000 years ago, as flourished in India still now. Okay, children. Yes, Hinduism is followed by Hindus, Islam is followed by Mohammedans, Christianity is followed by Christians, and Sikhism is followed by Sikhs. Buddhism is the followers of Buddha, who are known as Buddhism here, and the followers of Jainism are called as the Jain followers are called as Jainisms, and Zoroastrianisms. Okay, Zoroaster were flourished in India. And India is a land of festival where people from different religions engage in many colorful celebration in different part of our country and coexist harmoniously. Yes, India is a land where given much more importance for festivals. So various people from various states were enjoyed their religious festival in their way, and they have a colorful life of celebration. Okay, different part of our country where coexisted harmoniously and celebrated their festival along with the other religious people. Okay, children, this is the speciality of our nation, isn't no? Yes, you see, in your school, whatever the celebration, the annual day celebration or otherwise a sports day celebration, there you are all celebrated as together. There is no any diversity, as unity you are celebrated your school programs, isn't no, children? The celebrations were celebrated by you. Yes. Yes, let's move to the next para. Though we are diverse in our culture practices, we are united and interdependent to socially. Of course, we are interdependent to each other. Without our interdependence, there is no any work going to be fulfilled. Yes, children. See here, the festivals such as India's celebrated in various ways in various states. Here see the Pongal. The Pongal Deepavali is celebrated in a state most overly. Pongal is celebrated in where? In Tamil Nadu especially, but the Pongal day celebrated in various states and various names. Okay, Deepavali especially whole through over India is celebrated as a major festival. Holi festival most overly in North India celebrated, and Vijayadashami overall India, Ayudha Puja overall India, Navaratri, the festivals, Durga Puja, Dashera, especially Dashera is done in where? In Mysore, Karnataka street. Ganesh Chaturthi and Bihu, Kumbh Mela, Onam, Miladi Nabi, Ramzan. Miladi Nabi in Ramzan most overly celebrated by the people of Mohammedans. And Christmas is celebrated most overly by the people of Christians. Buddha Purnima, Buddha followers were celebrated this festival as once, and Mahavir Jayanti, Guru Nanak Jayanti and Raksha Bandhan. You see here the Mahavir Jayanti and the Guru Nanak Jayanti. Mahavir Jayanti, Jains were followed to celebrate this festival, and the Guru Nanak festival were followed by the Punjabis. Okay, as their main festivals, children. Not only they, whole through over the Indians were celebrated all these festivals as their oneness, brotherlyhood. Okay, the feel of brotherlyhood. And see, at last a festival is there which is called as Raksha Bandhan. This Raksha Bandhan is celebrated most overly in a part of north part of India. The concept of this Raksha Bandhan is what? The concept of Raksha Bandhan is each and every brother should have to take care, the care and give protection to his sister. So regarding that, the brother's sister were tied a lovable, colorful, silky thread on a wrist of a brother is called as Raksha Bandhan. Most overly, this Raksha Bandhan were happily celebrated by the North Indian peoples. Okay, children, I hope that you have get very clear idea regarding the festivals of our nation. Yes.